All right, we are live here from Columbus. Apologies, some technical difficulties there, but we're up and live for you here. It's 0-0, bottom of the first inning. Again, these guys did not waste any time getting this game started. Everyone skipped warm-ups and got a runner at second with 2 outs for Grant Olson up to bat. And Olson playing first base in this game. And that one behind Olson for a ball. That's in there for a strike. Olson grounds that one over to short. Throw to first in time for out number 3. That'll do it for the first inning. Zeros on the board. We'll step aside. Be back with more 2023 WIAA baseball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the top of the second inning. But first, head into Fleet Farm and get big savings on Milwaukee tools. Check out their selection of tool kits and tool storage options and save up to $200. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Zeros on the board. It'll be Escanaba, the Eskimos, up to bat here in the top of the second inning. It'll be the 6, 7, 8 spots due up for the Eskimos, starting with Chase Cloutier, the catcher. Then it'll be Matt Caven, the third baseman, and then the right fielder, Caden Brown. But first, it's Chase Cloutier leading off. Again, Matt Konieczny starts on the mound for the Dons. Cloutier takes a strike. That one low for a ball. And our umpires for this game, Kevin Klopp at home plate and Mike Rogers out in the field. Called strike. Oh, and that one flies in to Cloutier, and he's going to take his base. He was hit up near the head area there. Looked like he may have been able to duck in a way that the ball at least got his helmet and not part of his head. But Cloutier is hit by a pitch. He takes his base. And out of the 7th spot in the order, the third baseman, Matt Caven, looks at a ball on pitch 1. One and 0 to Caven. Again, Matt Konieczny starts on the mound for the Dons. A big swing and a miss. That time from Caven. Counts 1-1 now. And runner heading to second. Good throw, 4 and out. They catch Cloutier. Heading to second for out number 1, Blake Jacoby with the beam from home plate. That was really a well-placed throw there to second for out number 1. So Cloutier out, heading to second base. And now nobody on and 1 out for Caven facing the 1-1. That one drops in, fouled back. 1-2 the count now to Caven. One, two the count. Caven takes time. That one low and inside for a ball. 2-2 now to Caven. And that one swung on, grounded over to third, and not quite able to make the play. Over there at third is Timler. I think that's an error on that one. That went right under the, hit the glove. I'm going E5. Caven reaches. Caden Brown, the right fielder, now up to bat. That one going to miss high. 1-0 to Brown. Runner at first and 1 out. That one misses high and inside. Throw to first, not going to be in time. 2-0 the count to Brown. And throw back to first. Not quite. Konechny trying to keep Caven honest over there at first base. And that one inside again. 3-0 the count now to Brown. That one in, throw to first. No. That was called strike. 3-1 now to Brown. Here's the 3-1. That one grounded up the middle. Goes to short to get the out at second. They just stay content with that out at second base. For out number 2, they get the force. As Emmett Konechny steps on second base, gets Caven heading there to second. Brown will reach on the fielder's choice. Now there's 2 down with the runner at first. On to the 9th spot in the order. It's the pitcher, Eli Gardner. And Gardner grounds that one to third. Going to go to first. And dropped. No out. And trying to get him out at third. No. Gardner's going to reach on the air. So now runners at the corners with 2 outs back to the top of the order. It's Nick Chu, the center fielder. Chu has walked his first at bat. That one misses high, ball one. One and 0 to Chu. That one misses high and outside, ball two. Throw over to first, not going to be in time. Gardner able to dive back. That one hits the outside of the zone for a strike, and Gardner able to steal second. 2-1 to Chu. That one misses, ball three. Three and one here to Chu. High, it's ball four, and now the bases are loaded. Chu is walked. Bases loaded, 2 outs for the second baseman, Trent Lawson. Lawson was walked his first at bat. And a hit brings in at least 1 run for the Eskimos. But Konechny trying to get his team out of this. That one inside. Oh, that's called strike. 0-1 to Lawson. And that one just misses high. 1-1 to Lawson. Swing and a miss. Lawson wanted all of that one. Konechny sneaks it by. 1-2 the count. And that one low for ball two. 2-2 now to Lawson. And that just misses low. Now the count runs full to Lawson. And Konechny trying to avoid walking in a run here. And a swing and a miss. Lawson goes down swinging for out number 3. Konechny gets out of the inning without giving up a run. And we remain tied at zeros after 1.5. We'll step aside. Be back with more Columbus Down baseball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In Central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the bottom of the second inning. But first, Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. Will be the Dons up to bat here in the bottom of the second inning. The 5, 6, 7 spots due up. Devlin Timler, Brennan Schneider, and Alex Edwards. It'll be Timler first. He's looking for his first hit of the day. He was 0 for 3 in the first game. Did reach on a fielder's choice and looks at a strike there. Again, Eli Gardner on the mound for the Eskimos. The 0-1 pitch, and that one lined out into left center, diving and making the catch for out number 1 is Nick Chu. And what a catch that time from Chu. And he had to get on his horse and fly over there into left center. Chu able to make the play for out number 1. So Timler flies out, or lines out, a bit more accurate. Now designated hitter Brennan Schneider looks at a strike. Schneider was 1 for 1 last game. He had a base hit in that sixth inning. 1-1 to Schneider. And now we get a foul ball coming from the other field and into this one. Again, for those of you that didn't join us for the first game, here in the Wisconsin Dells, we got fields that are right next to each other, and that means sometimes you get foul balls just flying in from the other field. Another strike, 1-2 to Schneider. There's the 1-2 pitch, popped up. Right field territory out of play and right onto the dugout of the other field. Count remains 1-2 to Schneider. And that one misses for a ball. Count evens up at 2-2 now to Schneider. And that's in there for strike 3. Schneider goes down looking for out number 2. So quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Now it's Alex Edwards, the center fielder, up to bat and batting 7th in this one. First one misses. 1-0 here to Edwards. And that's way low for a ball. 2-0 here for Edwards. That one misses low and away. And very quickly a 3-0 count. That one's in there. Strike 1. 3-1 the count here to Edwards. And that one misses low. That's ball 4. And Edwards will take his base. On to the 8th spot in the order, left fielder Ollie Young. Young with a runner at first and 2 outs here. Again, Gardner on the mound. In there for strike 1. That one misses high. 1-1 the count now to Young. On in the blink of an eye, Edwards steals second. So now a runner in scoring position here for the Dons. That's in there for strike 2. 1-2 here to Young. Swing and a miss as Young goes down swinging for out number 3. Second strikeout in the inning for Eli Gardner, and that will do it for the second inning. Still tied at 0 after 2 complete. We'll step aside. Be back with more WIAA baseball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Seamless, without holes, faults, or interruption. The shape of transformation. Seamless unites experience with insight. Seamless is CLA. Putting seamless into practice to help you reach unsummited heights. CLA, the seamless experience.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We do have a pitching change for Columbus. It's Grant Olson coming onto the mound in for Matt Konechny. So Konechny pitches 2 complete. Olson comes in. Umpire says that Konechny moves to third. Matt Konechny, that is. Looks like at first is Timler now. So Timler just went from third to first, and then Matt Konechny took Timler's spot at third base with Olson coming in to pitch. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Ert, State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. Marshfield residents, find Carrie Van Ert, State Farm on Facebook to get started. Three, 4, 5 spots due up for the Eskimos, starting with the 3-spot shortstop, Ben Johnson. He's 0 for 1, flew out to short his first possession. 1-0 the count to Johnson. And Johnson pops that one up foul, and that'll go right over to the other field again. Just one side effect to having fields right next to each other. 1-1 to Johnson, and that is smacked out into left field. Line drive, base hit for Ben Johnson to get things started for Escanaba. So Johnson with the leadoff single. Now to the 4th spot in the order, it's the first baseman, Bon LaChance. LaChance struck out looking in the first inning. That one low for a ball. Here's the 1-0. That one misses outside for a ball. Two-0 the count now to LaChance. And that one drops right in for strike one. Two on the count. That one, believe, missed. Throw to second, not going to be caught. And the runner going to head all the way over to third. Johnson all the way to third base. And I believe that was a ball called. 3-1 to LaChance with a runner at third and no outs. No, 2-2, so that was called strike. So 2-2 to LaChance. That misses outside. Now the count runs full. Full count, runner at third and no outs here for Bon LaChance. And he fights that one off, foul. And once again goes on to the other field. I mean, if it's fouled off and out of play to the right, you can just about bet it's landing on that other field. That's low and inside, ball four. So LaChance takes his base. He's walked.
Let's go, Grant.
Now it's left fielder Lennox Peacock up to bat. He flew out to left his first at bat. And Olsen has got a bit of a hole to dig himself out of here. Runners at the corners with no outs. Misses on that one. It's 1-0 to Peacock. And that one just misses. 2-0 now to Peacock. And that one grounded up the middle. Olsen grabs it. Can they get the double? No, they're going home. Runner safe. So the run scored for the Eskimos. And they did get that double play, so just about a triple play to end the inning, but not quite. And the Eskimos go up 1-0. Be what a 1-4-3 double play. It's the catcher Chase Cloutier up to bat. He was hit by a pitch. His first at bat. That one misses. That's in there for a strike. 2-1. Cloutier. That one misses outside. 3-1. That misses outside again. That's ball four. And Cloutier will take his base. That's now it's now 6 walks from the Columbus pitchers, Konechny and Olsen combined. Konechny had 4, Olsen with 2 here this inning. That one misses inside for a ball. Matt Caven, the third baseman, up to bat here for the Eskimos. He reached on an error. His first at-bat. That's fouled back. Evens up the count at 1-1. And that one swung on, grounded out there into right field. It'll be a base hit for Caven. They have to hold the runner at third. They do. So another hit. Runners at the corners. It's a base hit for Matt Caven. And Cloutier advances to third. Again, Caven at first. Now to the 8th spot. Right fielder Caden Brown. And Coach Kressel going to come out and have a discussion with Olsen. And the rest of his infield will step aside. Be back in 30 seconds after this on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the third inning. Thanks to our game day sponsors, Hawkins Ash, Draxler Transport, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rims Funeral Home. Grant Olsen remains on the mound. Caden Brown up to bat. 0 for 0, reached on a fielder's choice. His first at bat. That one in there for a strike. Oh, 0-1 to Brown. That one inside, ball. Count evens up at 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch, that misses low and outside. 2-1 now to Brown. That misses outside, ball 3. That one just misses outside. That's ball 4. So the bases are again loaded. Caven advances to second. Brown takes his base. 7th walk in this one. And out of the 9th spot, it's the pitcher, Eli Gardner. He reached on an error. His first at bat. That's in there for strike 1. And Gardner, that's going to get out into left field. It's a base hit. It brings in 1 run, make it 1 more. That's a 2 RBI base hit for Eli Gardner. And the Eskimos go up 3-0. That was when you really think back to the near triple play that happened in this inning that would have ended the inning before any run scored. Instead, 3-0. Escanaba, and it's Nick Chu, the center fielder, up to bat. Looks at a ball. The Eskimos have scored all 3 runs here in this inning. And that one grounded to second. Throw to first in time. And that will end the inning. But the Escanaba Eskimos put up 3 runs here in the third. It's 3-0 Escanaba over Columbus. We'll step aside and be back with more WIAA baseball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the bottom of the third. But first, a word from our friends over at Express Employment. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals. With locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield, no matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. Columbus Dons up to bat here in the bottom of the third, down by 3. After the 3-run top of the third inning from the Eskimos of Escanaba. 9-1-2 spots due up for the Dons. The second baseman, Nate Nemitz. Then to the top of the order with the catcher, Blake Jacoby, and then Mac Kanichny is over at third now for the Dons. And it looks like we're ready to go. So here's Nate Nemitz, his first at-bat of the game. That one, no, it's in there. Bit of a late call. But a strike nonetheless. Here's the 0-1. Low and inside for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Nemitz. Nemitz, the only one in this game who hasn't had an at-bat yet until now. That one inside for a ball. 2-1 the count now to Nemitz. That one misses outside. And it's 3-1. That's in there for strike 2. And that one was right down the middle. And the count runs full here to Nemitz. That one misses low and away, and it's ball 4. Nemitz takes his base. Again, you look at Nemitz. Walked 3 times in the first game here today. Walked again here in this one. Been on base every single at-bat. To the top of the order now, it's Blake Jacoby, the catcher. He's 0 for 1, flew out to center. His first at-bat. That one high. 4 ball. Throw to first, not in time. Nemitz able to get back safely. And Jacoby grounds that one over to first, and they'll take the out at first base. So Jacoby grounds out for out number 1. Nemitz advances to second, so runner in scoring position here for the Dons. Matt Konechny now up to bat. He had a base hit. His first at bat, he's 1 for 1. That one low for a ball. That one misses low. 2-0 the count now to Konechny. And swings on that one, fouls it back. Now 2-1. That one misses again. 3-1. And that misses low. It's ball 4. And Matt Konechny is walked. Runners at first and second now for the Dons with the shortstop, Emmett Konechny, up to bat. Emmett flew out to left field his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch is in there from Gardner, 0-1. And Konechny pops that one up shallow left. That may fall, and it will. It does fall, and out at third is Nemitz. Nemitz couldn't quite get back. He thought it was going to be caught. He thought he'd have to get back to second. It falls, and they get the force out there at third. So Nemitz, it's the force out. That's out number 2. But Konechny, Emmett Konechny with the base hit. Runners at first and second for Grant Olson now up to bat. 0-1. And that's in there again, 0-2. Here to Olson. And Olson grounds that one down the third base line. They'll get the force at third, and another scoreless inning here for the Dons. One hit, though, a couple of walks, 2 runners left stranded, and the score remains 3-0. Escanaba will step aside and be back with more Columbus Catholic baseball right after this, only on Zaleski Sports.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Start your classes and get your degree right here, or transfer to your 4-year.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. In person at 4 convenient campuses, online or a hybrid.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here for your Career Accelerator Certificate, a quick way to get ahead in your career.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Register to start this spring.
Get started at mstc.edu.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the top of the 4th inning. It'll be the Escanaba Eskimos up to bat. H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. H&S offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package. Get health, dental, life, and disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. We are looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. Apply online at hsmgco.com. Here come the Eskimos. It's the second baseman, Trent Lawson, up to bat. Lawson's 0 for 1. He was walked and struck out in his first 2 at-bats. First one's a strike. 0-1 here to Lawson. Grant Olson remains on the mound for the Dons. And if you're Olson, you're just going to be trying to get pitches in the strike zone. That's really been the tough part for the Dons to start this one off is just throwing strikes. And Olson did pitch there in that last game as well, it's worth pointing out. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count now to Lawson. That one's going to miss outside. Count evens up at 2-2 now. And that one's popped back, foul, and right into the field of play of the other field. Two-two the count here to Lawson. That one just misses high and outside. Not a bad 2-2 pitch, though. The full count here to Lawson. And Lawson grounds that one hard into the gap and into left field. It's a base hit for Trent Lawson. And the Eskimos picking right up where they left off in the third with another base hit. Lawson's now 1 for 2. Now to the 3 spot in the order, it's the shortstop, Ben Johnson. And he's got a duck out of the way of that one. So that one would have looked like it would have got him right in the head. 1-0 to Johnson. Johnson's 1 for 2. He flew out, lined out to short, and had a base hit in his 2 at-bats. That one's popped up, looks like over to third, and caught for out number 1. So Johnson flies out. Caught by Matt Konieczny over there at third. Now to the 4th spot in the order, it's the first baseman, Bon Lachance. with a runner on and 1 out. LaChance is 0 for 1, struck out looking in the first, reached on a walk in the third, and that one goes right behind him. Did it hit him? No. And Lawson able to sneak his way to second base. One 1-0 here to LaChance. That one misses high and outside. 2-0 now. That one swung on, grounded down the third base line, foul. 2-1 the count now. Olson checks over to second. Throws it low. Ball 3. 3-1 now to LaChance. And a swing and a miss. A big swing and a miss from LaChance there. He was trying to send that one out of here. Full count, and that is hit very hard out into left field. It's gone, but is it foul? And he calls foul. That one, that was gone. That's over the fence, just barely foul. And again, you thought LaChance might. The 3-1 pitch he tried to get everything on. And the 3-2 pitch, he does the same. And LaChance is a little deflated after that one again. That was about as close as you can get. That was right on the line. LaChance probably not happy about it, but call the foul. Again, he tried to smack the 3-1 pitch out of here, missed it. And then the 3-2, he went for it again. And that one's going to miss outside. And you know, for Olson there, it might not be the worst thing in the world after seeing LaChance bomb that one out of here. So LaChance has walked. Now we've got runners at the corners here, with the left fielder Lennox Peacock now up to bat. Peacock grounds that one, might have a double here. They get the out at second, over to first, and that'll do it for the fourth inning. The double play. Got a 6-4-3, and that'll do it for the top of the fourth. So on a hit and a walk, no runs scored for the Eskimos. And the score remains 3-0. Escanaba will step aside, be back with more Columbus Don baseball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be the Dons up to bat, looking to cut into that 3-1 run deficit. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations, with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. 3-0. The Escanaba Eskimos lead the Columbus Dons. Gardner remains on the mound. Eli Gardner remains on the mound for Escanaba. And for the Dons, it'll be the 5, 6, 7 spots due up, starting with the third baseman, Devlin Timler. Then it'll be Brennan Schneider and Alex Edwards. Here's Timler. He's 0 for 1 in this one. Flew out to center field this first at-bat. And hits that one hard to third. Thought it was caught, but it was just grabbed off the hop, and he's going to be out anyways. So Timler kind of stopped in the midst of the base path. Thought it was caught on the way there, and it was. Umpire looks over. Thank you. So that was caught right there at third for the out. So Timler lines out to third, not a ground out, lines out to third for out number 1. Now the designated hitter, Brennan Schneider, up to bat. Schneider looks at a strike. Yeah, I should be more specific when I'm thanking the umpires. Thank you, Mr. Kevin Klopp, the home plate umpire. 1-1 the count here to Schneider. That one high and inside for a ball. 2-1 the count to Schneider. And Schneider grounds that one to third. Good grab. Throw to first is on time for out number 2. So Schneider grounds out in a couple of plays where Matt Caven over there at third has been ready to make a play, and he's made it. Made them 2 quick outs to start here in the bottom of the 4th. On to the 7th spot, center fielder Alex Edwards. He was walked his first at-bat. Looks at a pitch inside that time. Low and inside for ball 1. (1-0) and a swing and a miss from Edwards. Make it 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. That one misses high and away. Ball 2. And that's right down the pipe for strike 2. Count evens up at 2-2 now to Edwards. That one misses outside, ball 3. And now the count runs full here to Alex Edwards. And that's high, ball 4. So Alex Edwards walked for the second time in this one in as many at-bats. Out of the 8th spot in the order, it's the left fielder, Ollie Young. Young struck out swinging his one and only at-bat thus far in the second inning. Looks like a ball there. That drops in, strike one. Count evens up at 1-1. Nobody on and 2 outs here for Young. And Young pops that up, and that one may fall right in the sweet spot, and it does. That's a base hit for Ollie Young. Now runners at the corners. Here for the Dons is Young. Able to loft that one right out into the gap in right center. Now to the 9th spot in the order with 2 outs. Runners at the corners. It's second baseman Nate Nemitz. And Nemitz has been walked on every single at-bat today. Oh, and Young's going to get caught here, and he does. He's tagged out, and that is out number 3. As Young gets caught trying to steal second. So the Dons go scoreless again here in the 4th. Your score remains Escanaba 3, Columbus 0. We'll step aside and be back with the top of the 5th right after this on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
And after just hearing from the great folks over at Heartland Farms, no better time than to tell you that nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. As we get set to start the top of the 5th inning. And Mr. Klopp, the home umpire, informs me of a substitution here. I believe Trent Turshin. Nope. Nonetheless, up to bat is Chase Cloutier, the catcher. Cloutier has been walked on each of his first 2 at-bats. Should be a little more clear there. His first at-bat, he was hit by a pitch. Second at-bat, he was more standardly walked. Looks like Olson remains on the mound for the Dons, and Cloutier grounds that one to third right under the glove. And that one was hit pretty hard there. Give that a hit for Cloutier. As Matt Konieczny is not quite able to get his glove down on that one. It might have just zoomed by the side of his glove too. Tough to tell exactly from here. Nonetheless, hit for Cloutier. Runner at first, no outs for Matt Caven, the third baseman. And Caven pops that up with a bunt, and diving is Jacoby, not quite able to come up with it. But a good effort there from Jacoby. Runner at first, no outs. 0-1 the count to Caven. Caven's 1 for 1, reached on an error in the second and had a base hit there in the third. And that one hit hard out of the gap into left center. That'll be a base hit for Matt Caven. And the Eskimos continue to have it going at the plate. Caven now at first, Cloutier at second, still no outs. To the 8th spot in the order, it's right fielder Caden Brown. Brown reached on a fielder's choice and was walked in his first 2 at-bats. That's called strike 1. As Brown showed bunt, pulled it back, but again, it's a strike anyways. Here's the 0-1, that pop back, foul. Quickly 0-2 to Brown. As Brown has a quick discussion with his manager, Scott Hansen. And it's 0-2 here to Brown. And that one misses. Runner stealing and no call. Umpire still. I don't know if the umpire made a call. I mean, he's safe, but maybe I missed it, but I didn't see the umpire make a call. Nonetheless, runners at second and third. That's a swing and a miss. And I thought that was 0-2. And yeah, it is. That's a strikeout. There we go. So Brown strikes out, swinging. Olsen with the strikeout, and that is your Jamie Wenzel strikeout for the Columbus Dons. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Again, I was pretty sure the count was 0-2. Brown didn't quite know it. The umpire, Mr. Klopp, says, hey, you're out. That's a strikeout. Olsen with the strikeout, and it looks like we will have a pitching change. So with that, we're going to step aside, come back in 60 seconds with the remainder of the top of the 5th inning right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Emmett Konieczny coming on to pitch for the Dons as he comes in for Grant Olsen. And he's got a couple of runners on here with 1 out. Konieczny will face the 9th spot in the order of the pitcher, Eli Gardner. Gardner's 1 for 1, reached on an error and had a 2 RBI base hit in his 2 at-bats. Runners at second and third. One down here for Eli Gardner. Gardner, the pitcher for Escanaba, and he had to absolutely collapse out of the way to avoid that one. That was another one coming right for the face. So the first pitch from Konechny, a wild one, and that's hit hard but fouled off in left field territory, out of play. Evens up the count to 1-1 here to Gardner. That's low for a ball. 2-1 the count now to Gardner. That one drops just outside. 3-1 to Gardner. Gardner takes time. See what Coach Hansen has in mind. That one's going to miss, lone outside, and Konechny walks his first batter. Again, it's been the common theme in this game for the Dons is not quite being able to find that strike zone. Back to the top of the order, the center fielder, Nick Chu. First one called ball. Chu's 0 for 1. He was walked his first 2 at-bats, then grounded out. That one in there for a strike. Just got the outside corner. One. That one popped up. Shallow left field. Can someone grab it? No. Run will score. And I'm going to give that an RBI base hit for Nick Chu. That's a tough play to make at short. Nonetheless, another run scores for Escanaba, 4-0. The Eskimos lead. It's an RBI base hit for Nick Chu. Now it's Trent Lawson, the second baseman, up to bat. Looks at the ball. Bases remain loaded with 1 out. It's in there for a strike. 1-1 now to Lawson. That lone outside for a ball. 2-1 the count now. That one just misses up and outside. 3-1 to Lawson. And that's in there for strike 2. And now the count runs full here to Trent Lawson. Swing and a miss. And Lawson goes down swinging for out number 2. And it's strikeout number 2 for Konechny. Strikeout number 1 for Konechny. And speaking of strikeouts, that is your Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. So 2 down now with the bases loaded. Ben Johnson, the shortstop, up to bat. He pops that one up, shallow left, and caught for out number 3. So that'll do it for the 5th inning, but the Eskimos put up 1 more run on 3 hits. They leave 3 runners stranded. And Escanaba leads Columbus 4-0 after 4.5. We'll step aside, be back with the bottom of the 5th inning right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the bottom of the 5th inning. As looks like Trent Turkin coming in to pitch for Eli Gardner. So Gardner's day is done. He pitches 5 complete. Gives up no runs. And now it's time for Trent Turchin. Trent Turchin. As Turchin takes a few more warm-up pitches, we'll get a chance to hear from our friends over at Whitetail Properties. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Rush with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. 715-213-4468. Again, contact Brian Rush at Whitetail Properties at 715-213-4468. Also, thanks to our friends over at the Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. So again, it's Trent Turchin into pitch for the Escanaba Eskimos. 9-1-2 spots due up. Nate Nemitz, Blake Jacoby, Matt Konieczny. We'll see if this at-bat's any different than the previous 4 for Nemitz. He's gotten on base all 4 at-bats today in 2 different games. He's been walked all 4 times, and first pitch misses outside. 1-0 to Nemitz. That one drops in for a strike. Evens up the count at 1-1. And that one swung on, grounded up the middle to Turchin. And there is out number 1. And Nemitz is on base. Walk streak ends as he grounds out for out number 1. Now back to the top of the order for the Dons. It's the catcher, Blake Jacoby. Jacoby's 0 for 2 in this one. Flew out to center his first at-bat and then grounded out in his second. And Jacoby grounds that one there. Turchin going to have to come over to make the play, and he does. Nice job by Turchin coming from the mound that time to make the play at first. And quickly, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 outs and 4 pitches. Matt Konieczny now up to bat. And he fouls that one back. Konechny 1 for 1, had a base hit in the first inning, and then was walked in the third. That one misses high. (1-1) the count now to Konechny. And Konechny started this game pitching. Matt Konechny, this is. One misses low and outside. 2-1. That one misses low. 3-1 the count now. Again, nobody on and 2 outs here to Konechny. And he fouls that one off out of plate on the right field line. And now the count runs full here to Matt Konechny. And he grounds that one to short. Here's the throw to first, and that's out number 3. As Konechny grounds out a 3-up, 3-down inning for the Dons, and through 5 complete, Escanaba leads Columbus 4-0. We'll step aside, be back with the top of the 6th here in Wisconsin Dells right after this on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the top of the 6th inning. But first, a word from our friends over at Spectrum Benefits. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Bon Lachance up to bat, and he bombed one out earlier that went foul and just about does the same right there. Now that one, if it would have stayed fair, I don't think would have made it over. But we've seen in this one, Lachance has got some power. Again, back in that 4th inning, he had a homer. It was just right on the line of foul or not foul. Umpire calls foul. And there's a called strike. 0-2 now to Lachance, but that was called foul. He wound up being walked there, but that one he just hit foul was right in that same area. 0-2 to Lachance. Konechny on the pitch, low for a ball. Again, it's Emmett Konechny on the mound. 1-2 to Lachance. That one misses outside. Here is the 2-2. And a big swing and a miss, or I should say a swing and a foul. As he fouls it off right at the plate, does Lachance. As he stays alive in the count, 2-2. Steps back. And that one misses just low. And now the count runs full here to Bon LaChance. And LaChance hits that one hard out into left field. It's a base hit. And LaChance, not an easy guy. Put away. He's now 1 for 2. That's his first hit. He's been walked twice and struck out his first at-bat. So LaChance at first with nobody out. And now it's Trent Turshin, the pitcher, batting 5th in for Lennox Peacock, who had been batting 5th. And throw over to first. Not going to be in time. LaChance casually jaunts back to the base. Doesn't seem to be too worried. And the bunt is down from Turshin. That's a good bunt, and that's going to be a hit. So Turshin gets on at first with the bunt. Now runners at first and second with no outs. And the catcher, Chase Cloutier, up to bat here. First pitch misses low and away. 1-0 the count. That one misses high. 2-0 the count now to Cloutier. That one misses low and away. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. And that's in there for a strike. 3-1 now to Cloutier. Again, Konechny really can't afford a walk here. And load the bases with no outs. But that's going to miss way high. And there it is, ball 4. Bases loaded, no outs. So a couple of hits, now a walk. Onto the 7th spot in the order, it's the third baseman, Matt Caven. And of a meeting on the mound here, Coach Kressel doesn't look too happy out there. Can't imagine he would be. Again, it's been tough go of it pitching-wise here in this game. In game 1, Jacoby was on. And even Olsen, when he came in for him, was pitching pretty well. This has not been the same story. Coach Kressel just looking for somebody to hit the strike zone. And we'll see if he's found it here, but we'll step aside. Be back in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Top of the 6th inning, bases loaded, no outs. It is Devlin Timler on the mound now for the Dons. It's the 4th pitcher we've seen in this one for Columbus. And again, it's Matt Caven up to bat. Ball thrown from Timler on the first pitch. 1-0. That's in there for a strike. Evens up the count at 1-1. Four to nothing Escanaba. That one misses high. A little bit of an unorthodox throwing motion for Timler. A little bit more of a hitch in that throw. That one misses inside for a ball. 3-1 now to Caven. And Timler in danger of walking in a run here. And he will. That one misses high. So run 5 scores. And Escanaba seemed to be a little caught off guard that they had a run to come in there. LaChance at least. So LaChance scores, and now Caden Brown up to bat. Brown takes a strike. Tertian at third, Cloutier at second, Caven at first. 0-1 count to Caden Brown. That's in there for strike 2. And kind of a half swing there, perfectly lofted out there into left center field. It's an RBI base hit for Caden Brown. So another run for the Eskimos. Tertian crosses home. Cloutier to third, Caven to second. And it's Brown at first. First pitch in there for a strike to Eli Gardner up to bat here. He started on the mound for the Eskimos. Still no outs here with the bases loaded. That one grounded on the third base line. Good grab there. They get the force throw to first. Not in time. And another run scores, so 7-0 Escanaba. They do get the force at third. Cloutier comes home. Brown to second. Gardner reaches on the fielder's choice. Now we've got runners at first and second base with 1 out. And we're back to the top of the order with the center fielder, Nick Chu. Chu's 1 for 2. He's got an RBI base hit, a ground out, and 2 walks. And he lines that out into center. Was that caught? Yes. Wow, what a catch. And they get a double play out of it. What a play. I believe that was Emmett Konieczny back there again at shortstop there. That one will be on the highlight reel here tonight. But that ends the inning. That stops the bleeding here in the 6th. Emmett Konieczny does it with the double play, and at the end of 5.5, it's 7-0. Escanaba with the lead. The Dons going to try to cut in to that lead in the bottom of the 6th. We'll step aside, be back with more WIAA baseball action right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the bottom of the 6th inning. Escanaba leads the Dons 7-0 here in this one. Again, Columbus got the win earlier today over Barron, 11-1, away of the mercy rule in the 6th inning. Here in this one, they're down 7. But it will be the 3, 4, 5 spots due up for the Dons, so they're going to get something going. Now's a good time if you're Columbus. You got Emma Konieczny, Grant Olson, and Devlin Timler up to bat. Those three have combined 1 for 6, though, in this one. Konieczny has the lone hit of the 3. He's 1 for 2, had a fly out in the first inning, a base hit in the 3rd. And on the mound still for Escanaba is Trent Tershin. So here's Konieczny, and of course Emma Konieczny had that miraculous grab and to end the last inning there, top of the 6th. Made the catch, stepped on the bag, got the double play. Fouls that one away, though. 0-1 the count to Konieczny. That one just misses outside. Evens up the count at 1-1. And that one hit hard to second and dropped. And that one looks like it hit the glove. I think I got to go air on that one. Going to be an E4. So Konieczny reaches on the air. Definitely not an easy play, though. Grant Olson now up. He's 0 for 2. Couple of ground outs. First one a strike. Oh, 0-1 here to Olson. Checks his swing, misses outside. That's a ball. Throw to first. Not going to be in time. 1-1 the count to Olson. And that one popped up And out of play. Right into the fan section over here. 1-2 the count now to Olsen. And Olsen grounds that one to short. It's going to be a tough throw to first. It's not going to be in time. And that's a base hit for Olsen. Another one of those slow rollers, and it was just tough. Shortstop to make a play, and there's a hit for Olsen. Runners on first and second now with no outs, and that's a chance for Columbus to their first run on the board. Devlin Timler up to bat. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of flyouts. And that's in there for strike one. Swings on that one, fouls it down the third base line. 0-2 now to Timler. That one's going to miss way outside an errant pitch, but runners will stay put. 1-2 to Timler. That one in there, hit lightly out into center. That's going to fall. That's a base hit. And it'll bring one run home. That's an RBI base hit for Devlin Timler. And there's run number one for the Dons. Konechny scores. Olsen holds up at second. So now runners at first and second with no outs, but with one more run on the board. 7-1. Escanaba still with the lead. Here's the designated hitter, Brennan Schneider. Schneider looks at one high. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in this one. Struck out in the second inning and grounded out in the fourth. 1-0 here to Schneider. That one misses, blown away. Ball 2. And Schneider grounds that one to short. They're going to go for the force at third to get it. Out number one. So runners at first and second, still one out though. Schneider reaches on the fielder's choice. Olsen is out heading to third. Timler advances to second. Now to the 7th spot, center fielder Alex Edwards. Edwards has been walked each of his first 2 at-bats in this one. First pitch drops in for a strike. Oh and 1 here to Edwards. That one misses, blown away for a ball. 1-1 the count. And that is popped up. Shallow left. Going to be a tough play, but it's caught for out number 2. So Edwards flies out. Runners stay put. Now to the 8th spot, it's the left fielder, Ollie Young. Young's 1 for 2. Struck out in the second. Had a base hit in the fourth. And was eventually tagged out trying to steal second. as Lang will come in to run for Timler. So still runners at first and second, but 2 down now. And swung on and made contact. Strike number 1. Here's the 0-1 to Young. Grounds that one over to third. Throw to first. And that's going to be an error. Young will be safe. Run scores. And Young winds up at second. The Dons put up run number 2. And that was a very slow throw, but I think that's going to need 3 on that one. Should have been caught. So Young reaches second on the error. Lang scores on the error. And now we got runners at second and third for Nate Nemitz. And Nemitz grounds that one to second, go to first, and that'll end the inning. Out number 3. 7-2 Escanaba over Columbus, but the Dons put up 2 here in inning number 6. The Eskimos look to extend their lead in the 7th. We'll step aside, be back with more Columbus Catholic Don baseball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Start your classes and get your degree right here, or transfer to your 4-year.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. In person at 4 convenient campuses, online or a hybrid.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here for your Career Accelerator Certificate, a quick way to get ahead in your career.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
Register to start this spring.
Get started at mstc.edu.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the top of the 7th. Escanaba up on Columbus 7-2. A reminder to stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show at the conclusion of this game. Nasonville Dairy, with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. Again, in that post-game show, we'll have a live interview with Coach Kresselt of the Columbus Dons. And if Columbus comes out with a win, we'll grab a player as well. Right now, the Eskimos have control. But do be sure to stay tuned for that Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We'll have live interviews after the game on the field. And break down this game a little bit and the day overall for the Dons as well. Leading off this inning, it's the second baseman, Trent Lawson. 2, 3, 4 spots due up, and Lawson blasts that one out into right center. And he's going to try for 2 here, and he'll have it. Sliding in. It's a triple, a leadoff triple for Trent Lawson. So the Eskimos not content with the 5-run lead. Lawson on the first pitch. It's a double. Now it's the shortstop, Ben Johnson, up to bat. That's in there for a strike. Johnson is 1 for 4 in this one. He's had 3 flyouts and a single. 0-1 to Johnson. Runner at second, no outs. And the field umpire comes in to say something. Let's see what they're discussing here. Coach Kresselt comes out to speak with the umps as well. They might call a balk here. Is that the call? Yeah, they call the balk. I believe that was the call, Ed. I didn't get an explanation, but I'm going to go with this. They call a balk on the field, and the runner advances to third. This is popped up, out number 1. So Johnson flies out for out number 1. Lawson is at third, and now up to bat is the first baseman, Bon LaChance. And LaChance has had 2 near homers in this game. Both of them just went foul. And that one's hit pretty hard out into right center and into the wall. And this is going to wind up an RBI triple for Bon LaChance, and he has had himself a day. RBI triple for Bon LaChance. 8-2 Escanaba. And LaChance has got some power. That much is obvious. He's now 2 for 3. He's got a triple, a single, been walked twice, and struck out once. The run scores. Lawson comes home. Now with 1 down and LaChance at third, it's the left fielder, or rather the pitcher, Trent Turshin. One misses as well, 2-0. 1 down, a runner at third. Swing and a miss there for Turshin. I believe it's 2-1. That one misses low and outside. (3-1). No, 2-2. 2-2 the count. And that's a swing and a miss. And Turshin goes down swinging for out number 2. And a strikeout for Konechny. And that is your Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. Now the catcher, Chase Cloutier, up to bat with a runner at third and 2 outs. Cloutier is 1 for 1. He's got a base hit, has been hit by a pitch, and walked twice. It's in there for a strike. Cloutier been on base all 4 at-bats. Pops that one up. That'll be out into shallow center, and it's caught for out number 3. So that'll retire the side, but Escanaba puts up another run on the RBI triple from Bon LaChance as Lawson scored. And at the end of 6.5, it's 8-2 Columbus with their last chance here in the bottom of the 7th, coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be the last chance for the Dons to try to tie and extend this one or take the lead. They'll need 6 runs to tie it and keep this one going into extra innings. They are back to the top of the order. So the 1, 2, 3 due up. Blake Jacoby, Mac Konieczny, and Emmett Konieczny due up, and it'll be up to Trent Turshin to close things out for the Eskimos. I believe that's Trent Turshin still. It looks like it. Again, another reminder, stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up right at the conclusion of this game. Nasonville Dairy, they have fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or at nasonvilledairy.com. Jacoby trying to get the rally started for the Dons. Shows bunt and misses on it. 0-1 to Jacoby. He's 0 for 3 in this game. A fly out to center and 2 ground outs. Here's the 0-1. Low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And Jacoby pops it up, left field, and caught for out number 1. Onto the 2 spot in the order. He started at pitcher in this one, Mac Konieczny. He's 1 for 2. He's got a base hit, was walked, and has a ground out. So nobody on and 1 out here for Mac Konieczny. And that one called strike 1. Just got the outside edge. 0-1 to Konieczny. And he pops it up. And it looks like that's going right to first. And the catch is made for out number 2. 1 out away from an Escanaba win. And it'll be up to Emmett Konieczny to keep this thing alive. 2 down and nobody on. Emmett Konieczny 1 for 2 in this one. And that's a line drive out into center field. And it's going to drop. Gets by the center fielder. This will be at least a double. At least a triple. And he might be able to come home here. They're sending him home. Konieczny, it has an in-the-park homer. An in-the-park home run for Emmett Konieczny. And it's run number 3 for the Dons. Might not be 6 runs, but it's an exciting way to end the game if it does come to an end here. Grant Olson now up to bat. He's 1 for 3, couple of ground outs and a base hit. Looks at a ball on the first one. And again on that in-the-park homer, that was Nick Chu in center field. He tried to slide under that ball, and when it doesn't work out and it hits the ground, that bounced right over him. And that's a long run back to the wall. Olson pops that one up, foul territory out of play. Now 1-1 the count here to Olson. Here's the 1-1. Olsen popped up into center field. Chu's got it for out number 3. And that will do it. The Escanaba Eskimos take down the Columbus Catholic Dons 8-3 in 7 complete innings here today. It drops the Dons to 1-2 overall on the season. And that'll do it for this one. Coming up next is your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. We're going to step aside and hear from the great folks over at Nasonville Dairy. We'll be back with hopefully some on-field interviews for you. We'll be talking with Coach Kresselt after the game, and stay tuned for your Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
I thought you were going to sing a ballad or something. There you go. No. Hey, Coach, can I get you on the field, actually? Yeah, I don't have...
Did I beat the cheese curd?
Just about, but I didn't beat it either, so I wouldn't worry about it. You were good. You're all good. All right, let's go right about here. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy Get your fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. I'm joined now by Coach Kressel of Columbus. And Coach, you come out of today 1-1, I guess. Let's talk about that first game first, that 11-1 win. Talk about what you guys were able to do well. You get a win in 6 innings in that one.
We did a good job. We put the ball in play. We really stressed that this week. So that was a big mentality boost there, just putting the ball in play. Even at the turf fields, it's still hard to field high school baseball. So that was a big part of it. We played really well defensively. Other than that, we threw strikes. That was a big thing. They hit the ball pretty well a couple times, but we held them to 1 run. So that's tip your help to our pitchers. And Mac Kanichi did a great job catching. Blake Jacoby with a great start there. So very happy with that performance.
Yeah, and then in this game, the 8-3 loss seemed like you had to rifle through a few different pitchers there. Talk about what you guys are kind of experiencing there on the mound in this one.
Yeah, we're just getting some guys some work. Brought Emma in a tough spot there. And then we end up having Devlin Timler as a freshman, first time on the mound this year. Put him in a real tough spot. You don't ever want to do that unless you know the kid's mentally tough. And Devlin did a great job. Came in, battled. Grant Olson put in some great innings for us today. And he hasn't put a lot of innings in us in the past, so he stepped up to the challenge today. That's a good team. Escanaba was a very good team. They did hit the ball real well. Again, we gave them a few runs. We cleaned up some defensive miscues. And then we're right back in that game. We're closer in that game. We had some base running mistakes, and that's on me. I'm happy after Tuesday's performance. I'm very happy with where we're going. So I can't complain. Obviously, you can't accept losing, but I'm okay with the way we played. We played hard today, and I appreciate our boys for that.
Yeah, and then kind of going off that, still very, very early on here in this season, I guess. Talk about what your message was to the team after this one, or what you're continuing to try to work on, and what you want to see as the season kind of moves along.
Yeah, as great as the weather is, this is only our 3rd game. So with that mentality, like this is our 3rd day outside, full day outside. We're getting outfield stuff. So we're getting better. And I told them I'm happy. You could significantly tell we got better since Tuesday, and that's all. As a coach, if we can get better 1% every day, I try to tell my kids when I'm teaching that. We just try to get a little better every day, be a better person every day. And I thought that we showed that today, all across the board, hitting, fielding, pitching. We did a way better job. So we were more prepared. And it's like I said, it's only the 3rd game, and so I have very, very high hopes after today. It was a really good refresher.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you down the line. Yep. All right, that was Coach Kressel of the Columbus Catholic Dons. Again, Columbus come out 1-1 on the day today. They get the initial win, 11-1. Over Barron. That game was initially supposed to be St. Croix. Falls they were going to play. Had to switch some stuff up. A lot of teams here in Wisconsin Dells just switch that up. Get the 11-1 win over Barron and then come out. And like Coach said, very good, very, very good Eskimo team, Escanaba team that they played today. Get the 8-3 loss here in this one. But as Coach said, early on in the season, 1-2 thus far for the Columbus Dons here on this season. With that, I want to say thank you to everybody for joining us here on the 2 broadcasts we've had today. It was a separate broadcast with that game. Thanks for joining us here with this one here tonight. Hope you guys had a good time watching. And from everybody here at Zaleski Sports, my name is Caleb Jacoby. Again, thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next time right here on Zaleski Sports.